Granny! Oh, Granny! Did I hear you call? What you heard was the wind, whispering its secrets to the wildwood trees.
But it sounded like Granny calling our name.
Why don't you come back to my table, you sweet little things? You must be so hungry, for you haven't even had dessert.
But we're so full. We've eaten enough. No need we have.
The time has come for my gingerbread man, right out of my oven and right out of your dreams.
So ripe and delicious with red, juicy flesh You feed them and nourish them and pop them in the oven till they're golden brown. Then you munch and you munch and you munch, 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 munch.
I simply can't wait until supper. I must eat them right now.
Yeah!
Wait! Come back. You've nothing to fear.
We read the book, Witchy.
We're out of here.
But Hansel and Gretel, don't go back to the wood. The boss isn't wicked. She's misunderstood. Don't look at the book. That book is so gory. Our version is different.
It's a whole nother story.
It's veggies I crave, not children.
Then why can't all the children here deep in the wood?
Well, I need help to harvest all the bushels of veggies I grow.
But why give us our fill of candies and cake?
Well, she thought if she poured you a sweet, gooey treat.
You find that veggies are much better eats. Oh, children, can you forgive this poor, old, foolish witch?
Well, I can. But Gretel, can you forgive too? No problem. But Katla's what about you? Don't worry, we like you. You have a good heart.
And as for the veggies, we'll all do our part. So teach us to garden. Sounds like fun. We'll all work together and we'll get it all done.
Oh, my dears, you've made my life complete.
Oh, she'll teach you to garden. Oh, what a treat. And I'll share with you all my greatest joy, a stew made from eggplant and crispy back. Like
Gesundheit!
Thank you.
You're welcome!
Sounds delicious.
It's an old country recipe cooked nice and slow.
Veggie stew, stir up the pot. Veggie stew, serve piping hot. Rich and delicious and good for you too. Wonderful veggie stew. Tell us all about it. What do we do first?
Before we have veggies for our stew, we've got a little work to do. It all starts with tiny seeds and a warm, dark patch of good garden soil. We open the earth with a shovel and then we plant our little seeds. We water and we fertilize. We pull those hungry weeds. We scare the birds and shoo the bees. We chase away the deer. We wait until before our eyes our vegetables appear. And we watch and we wonder as they grow and they grow from tiny sprouts into
Full-grown veggies!
fresh and crisp, full of color and taste.
What kind of veggies will we grow?
Why radishes? We'll grow radishes. Red as a rose and zesty and hot.
Just radishes?
Of course not, my friends. Why, we'll grow celery, sweet corn, and spinach leaves, pumpkins, peppers, and peas, cucumber, cabbage, and carrots, and kale, and sweet potatoes, oh please.
Please!
Don't forget the Brussels sprouts, the melons, and mustard seeds, asparagus, artichokes, lettuce, and leeks, and peanuts, parsley, and beans.
Beans! Did you say beans?
I did say beans, and beans will grow. Well, bonanza, a big beauteous batch of beans, and now our bountiful bean ballet. String beans and soybeans and pinto beans. Try a lima bean. Garbanzos and kidneys and colorful beans in black, red, yellow, and green. Oh, okra and onions, oregano. This list is getting long, just a little. Cilantro, zucchini, tomatoes, and chives.
And that's enough for one song!
And once those veggies grow out of the ground, scrub and scrub till they're shiny and bright.
We'll light a hot fire and heat the stew pot and add fresh clean water straight from the spring.
Then choppity chop.
And those veggies will jump right into the hot bubbling broth.
And we'll stir in some spice until everything's nice. And let it all cook real slow.
Then we've got
Veggie stew, stir up the pot. Veggie stew, serve piping hot. Rich and delicious and good for you too. Wonderful veggie stew.
now all you cookies and cabbage Brussels sprout.
Veggie stew, stir up the pot. Veggie stew, serve piping hot. Rich and delicious and good for you too. Wonderful veggie stew.
All right, y'all did better than last night. But I still need to see some feet on the floor, some butts out of the chairs. That's right, out of the chairs. We got a family. Good job, family. Yeah, everybody, if you were able to stand up, I believe in your strength. You've got this. Now go ahead and read off these beautiful vegetables and sing along to our anthem. Everybody sing!
Veggie stew, stir up the pot.
Guys!
Veggie stew, serve piping hot.
Good job, sir.
Rich and delicious and good for you too. Wonderful veggie stew.
One more time!
Veggie stew, stir up the
I'm
pot.
very proud.
Veggie stew, serve piping hot.
Great job.
Rich and delicious and good for you too.
Long one.
Wonderful veggie stew.
You must be so hungry by now. Come, cooks, let's prepare a snack before we attack our garden door. How about some carrots? What's some pie? What's some cake?
I am rather hungry. I could use a bite.
Nothing too heavy. Yes, something like the sugar or chocolate. Please have some fries. Perhaps my salad with bread comes back.
Oh, I just love the smell of veggie stew in the air and the sounds of woolly birds in the trees, and better yet, no rascals in sight.
You sure about that?
Of course I am. Just listen.
Who?
Not woolly birds, rascals.
Hello?
Us!
Now, rascals, I've told you to be many things. Sneaky, spooky, and scary. But there is one more thing you must be.
What?
Sorry. Come on, now try it. Come on, you can do better than that.
Sorry!
Much better. Now be a dear and go fetch some goodies for our veggie stew.
Be a deer? Okay. I'll be a horse. Miss. Octopus. Dinosaur. Narwhal.
Be a happy. Just be going. Hansel, Gretel, where are you, my children? I've looked everywhere. I'm afraid it's no use. I've lost you forever. Oh!
Granny! Dear Granny!
What was that? Did I hear a voice?
It's Hansel and Gretel.
And little old me.
The wicked mountain witch! Run, children, run!
Wait!
She's no witch at all. She's actually a gardener, like peapods and sprouts.
What they say that she eats. All right, I'll say it again. I'll do as I tell her. I'm a vegetarian. Well, there goes the neighborhood. Children. Oh, my garden is plenty. I need someone to help harvest and eat all the food I grow.
The granddaughter and I harvest a field of rock. Our beans will not sprout.
I have a garden, and you have no beans.
Perhaps we could be partners. We'll all work together. There's plenty for all.
Veggies for us and for you.
Hooray!
Daddy! Oh, my children.
I found you at last, and I've made a new friend. Now come, we'll go
you are, kids. Nap time's over. Time to get up. Up! Oh, I see you've been reading your story. And how did you like it, Hansel and Gretel, I mean?
Oh, it was scary. I'm sure glad you're here now. We love you, Aunt Wally. We really do. And we don't care if we ever go back to camp again.
Oh, well, this certainly is a switch. All right, what's going on?
Nothing really.
Mm-hmm.
Just because things are different doesn't mean they're bad.
Well, say I'm pretty hungry. How about you? Well, don't tell me you snacked on junk food and spoiled your appetite.
Yep.
No.
Well, sort of. Not really.
Okay. Well, I think you two better make up your minds, and I think we should get to the dinner table! Now, I've been working on dinner all afternoon, and it's finally ready. Piping hot, fresh from the oven. It's a new recipe. Delicious, nutritious, and stick to your ribs. I call it wonderful veggie stew! Holy moly, how did you know? Go.
Veggie stew, stir up the pot. Veggie stew, serve piping hot. Rich and delicious and good for you too. Wonderful veggie stew. Veggie stew, stir up the pot. Veggie stew, serve piping hot. Rich and delicious and good for you too. Wonderful, 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 wonderful veggie stew.
Hello, everyone. My name is Courtney K. Kirby, and I am just one part of this team this week. The other part you did not see very much. You saw him at the beginning, but not much in the middle. His name is Eric Montague, and he was the director for this week. So please give him a warm round of applause.
Stop it right now. All right. Hey everybody, my name is Eric Montague, as Courtney said, and I was the director for the show this week. I really want to say Sundance has been such a fantastic week for us. We have had such a phenomenally talented group here. It's been really easy to work with them. They've had the show down basically since Wednesday, and Kathy can attest to that. So I really want to give them one more humongous round of applause for all the hard work. We actually do have an assistant director who was backstage, and she was in the lighting booth and everything. Her name is Becca, and she better head up on stage right now. Let's give her a big round of applause. A lot of different things: makeup, costumes, lighting, as you saw, and kind of just helping out in general. And she's been with us most of the week, and obviously we couldn't have done it without her with lights going on and everything. So Becca, from the bottom of our hearts, thank you so much for helping out with us. Besides that, we have a few adults to thank. First, we would like to thank Zita Anderson for her help this week. She was a contact this week, and what she did is basically kind of organize everything, from making sure that Missoula got here, to making sure that everything went off without a hitch. And she's been such a wonderful woman to work with. She's been so pleasant, so kind, and just very, endearing with everything. And Zita, thank you for being such an awesome contact. Besides Zita, we would like to thank the Eastley family. I don't know if they are here. Zita and Becky Eastley, are you here? No? Okay, well, we'd like to thank them. They housed Courtney and I all week, and thank goodness for it, because we would have been left out in the snow to deal with that, and that wouldn't have been fun. So let's give them a round of applause. Besides that, we actually have a couple sponsors for the show. We have the Powder River Energy Foundation, we have Basin Electric, and we have the Sundance State Bank for helping fund the support, and obviously a lot of you guys help support it as well. And we would also like to thank the Sundance staff and administration here at the schools. Both the schools, they helped provide the spaces that we needed throughout the week. And obviously, we couldn't have done it without this fantastic stage. So let's give them all a big round of applause. And certainly not least, we would love to thank our wonderful accompanist. She has been a joy to work with. She's been so pleasant, so great with the kids, obviously. She works at school and everything, and she's a very talented accompanist. She's had the music down since we got in here, and that's all we really could have asked for, Kathy. So let's give Kathy a big besides everything here, a little bit about how this week has gone down for those of you who actually don't know. We auditioned everybody here on stage on Monday, and with just 2 to 4 hours every single day from Monday to through Thursday, we were able to put this show up in 4 days. We had one performance yesterday, and then the final one today. And honestly, guys, it couldn't have been done without the fantastic talent and the hard work and dedication. We know that it's not the easiest to get through the snowstorm and everything like that. And that just kind of is a testament to both these fantastic kids and the wonderful community that you guys have here in Sundance. Honestly, I want to give you guys a big round of applause for having such fantastic kids. About Missoula Children's Theater, we actually are the biggest children's theater in the world. We travel to all 50 states and to 17 separate countries. We've just added China onto our docket. And with that, we teach about 65,000 kids a year and perform to about 750,000 audience members worldwide. And it's truly a blessing what we get to do in a week, every single week. Courtney and I have been able to go to a bunch of different states, and this is our 37th time doing Hansel and Gretel. We have one last one in Three Forks, Montana last week, and then we're putting our Hansel and Gretel year to rest. But I do want to say, Sundance has been one of the best groups overall. They've been so talented, they've been so respectful, they have such big hearts, and you know, it's wonderful to be able to see this community of people come out and do this. You know, I thought it was an amazing performance. You guys did a fantastic job. So thank you guys. A little bit of business to take care of, but before we do that, in the rehearsal process throughout the week, and this is going to be a little bit of a treat because we normally don't do this, but we had something that we like to call a fun-through. We're actually going to do a little snippet of this play as a fun-through, and we were going to do that in just a little bit here. Basically what happens is that we have, I'm going to yell out a different kind of character or voice or something like that, and then they have to pick up their characters, do the exact same lines that they know of, but they get to do it in that strange kind of different way. And it's a lot of fun. It really kind of makes sure that you memorize your lines really well, because it's hard to do that and also know your lines. And it's also a great way to find new discoveries with how you can deliver lines in the show, and it's one of the best ways to kind of keep things fresh and have a good time, because theater is about fun, man. It's about work, but it's also about fun. So before we do that, we're going to do that in just a moment here, we are going to be collecting costumes. And with these costumes, no kids, once again, these are not your new Halloween costumes or your pajamas. We do need them back because we're going to bring them to Three Forks next week. So what's going to happen is Courtney is going to set up posts right here next to this door. And we are going to basically have a line. What you're going to do is you're going to go to the locker rooms. You're going to take all of your personal items out of your brown paper bags, put all of them into, put all of your costume pieces into the bags, and then we're going to form a single file line in front of the stage here. with that single file line. She is going to check every single piece is there, okay? So if like a Wally Bird hat is missing, or a new camper neckerchief is missing, or an old camper one, we're going to ask you to go back and find it because we need to make sure that we have all the costume pieces. And on top of that, that includes scripts as well. Part of your costume turn-in is your script. So, if you have them with you, go ahead and bring them to us as well. And I know that there's maybe one or two people who forgot them at home.
We are only missing one old camper script, you know who you are, and one cook script. Thank you.
Thank you. So make sure that you guys get those as soon as possible. We're gonna take down everything here. So do that in that time. While that is going on, ladies and gentlemen, we do have T-shirts available. We have our Hansel and Gretel T-shirts available. I think most everybody in the cast has been able to get one. But we do, I think, have a couple kids who haven't necessarily gotten one yet. If you don't want to, that's totally fine, but they're a great way to remember this experience and be like, hey, remember those two directors we had? They were cool, I guess. Yesterday I said we were weird, so yay, going up. They're $16 a piece, and like I said, they're a great way to remember this experience. Also, we are selling the MCT Missoula Theater Music CD cards. You get about 22 songs per card, and we do have 2 cards that have Hansel and Gretel music. You can jam out to Witchcraft Blues in the car, or better yet, Veggie Stew, because you all got to jam out with us on stage here. So yeah, I know you all want to do that. So once again, we'll be selling those over here, right next to